When is the worst category for channels? For me, teleshopping channels. I hate teleshopping channels. Hey everybody! Josh here, welcome to another fantastic video from Media Central UK. Now today I thought I'd do a video that I have never done before in my life, and that is a question and answer session. Woohoo! Now, over the past day, you guys have been sending me in some amazing questions, over 40 questions, I know, and I'm going to try my very best to get them all wiped up and ready to go. So it's going to be okay, it's going to be great, it's going to be marvellous. So without further ado, let's get cracking. RTE2FM sucks. I'm not even going to say that word. Not even going to say that word. But you probably know who you are. Asks, what is your favourite radio station? Me? It's Magic. Magic plays some of the most incredible music. And let me tell you, it's a fantastic radio station. I like Smooth Radio as well. Gem as well. Heart. Definitely Heart. And... oh, what's the other one? Oh, yes! Greatest Hits. I like Greatest Hits as well. So, yes. Thank you. FA 2012 team has asked, what is your favourite CBBC show? Well, my favourite CBBC show is Horrible Histories. The original Horrible Histories. Not the rubbish new ones that CBBC keeps commissioning, but the original, the best Horrible Histories. The original cast is fantastic. Why do you think I've been watching Ghosts on BBC iPlayer? It contains the original cast. Glory Suki asked, what do you think is your favourite 2000s and or 2010s cartoon? Well, 2000s, Tom and Jerry Tales. That cartoon is so hilarious to watch. I mean, the characters are beautifully animated. When I say beautifully animated, I mean beautifully animated. And 2010s, I've got to say, the Looney Tunes show. Yes, that's a hilarious sitcom. It puts the Simpsons to shame. I like the Simpsons, but I think the Looney Tunes show is definitely worth a watch. We Are STV1 Inc. has asked, what do you think of the new Deal or No Deal? The UK one, not Australian. The new Deal or No Deal is awesome. I mean, the studio looks a bit weird, and so do the boxers, but Stephen Mulhern does a fantastic job. He even brings back the iconic sounds from the Channel 4 days of the series. And, you know what else I also love about it? The theme tune. It's a revamped version of the original theme tune. Well, thanks for that question. Okay, Daffyd Brooks has asked me a few questions, so I am going to tell you. I'm going to ask some of them. What other YouTubers are you inspired by and like watching regularly? Well, Daffyd, I've got to say Dave Madsen. He does amazing TTS style videos. Hacker T-Dog, that crazy dog puppet from CBBC, his videos are top notch. And I've got to say, Cabinet of Continuities as well. Cabinet of Continuities does some fantastic continuity videos. And loads of secret stuff from the BBC. Okay, thank you. So another question he asked, what do you see as the future of TV when it comes to TV license and streaming services? Well, I've got to say, the future of TV is on thin ice. I mean, CBBC's haven't got much to live. It closes next year, and the TV licence is probably just going to go up, thanks to the BBC. So I think the BBC have got some serious thinking when it comes to stuff like this. Thanks for that awesome question, Daffyd. And he's asked, have you met any actors, performers, or production staff on TV and film comics and cartoons? And there is one person you love to meet, dead or alive. Who would it be? Well, I've got to say, I have not met any actors, performers or production staff, but when I was at primary school, I was on BBC News for the East Midlands as we opened up Elveston's Elveston Park's brand new stargazing event, and I did met the old BBC presenter Carol Hines, and I did write to Paul Coyer. If you want proof, not Paul Coyer, sorry, Jon Snow, here's the proof. And Paul Coyer, like I said, is following me on X, and so is a bunch of other voiceover announcers, which I'm not going to mention in this video. So yeah. And if I love a person I love to meet, Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc. What a fantastic voice performer he was. And let me tell you, Eric Bowser does an awesome job at taking over from Mel Blanc. Joe Lasky as well. I would love to meet Joe Lasky. And Chuck Jones, one of my personal favourite cartoon directors of all time. And which imaginary character would you love to meet? Well, there's only one guy I really would love to meet. This guy, Bugs Bunny. He may be a cartoon character, but I would love to meet him. I would love to do a film with him as well. That would be awesome. Well, thanks, Stafford, for your wonderful questions. Jack Warford, 3921 has asked, what do you think of the BBC getting free-to-air Super League rugby rights? Amazing! The next question from Red Trinity 7390 has asked, what is your favourite logo? Well, my favourite logo is the WB Shield, baby. I mean, just look at that. It's a piece of legendary television and movie history. Look, I'm also wearing the classic WB Shield on my t-shirt. And why did you create this channel? I created this channel because I want to showcase to all my fans my love of nostalgia. I love both the media and nostalgia. I was a few different names. My last name was my fault, if you remember that far. But Media Central UK, since I launched it 5 years ago, it really has been one of the best channel names I have ever came up with. Thanks for asking. Next question. What from Kai Kwan Wilson 9089. What quiz shows that showed the national lottery draws did you like? Well, let me tell you something. 1 versus 100. Originally hosted by Ben Shepherd. I can't remember who took over from him. But anyway, it was a fantastic show. Love it. I used to watch it every Saturday night on BBC One when I was a kid. And I sometimes regularly use Pluto TV to watch the episodes. But I trust good old YouTube when it comes to episodes that actually contain the actual national lottery draws. So yes, it's very nostalgic, 1 versus 100. I wish they brought it back. GTK474 asked, what is your all-time favourite ident package? Channel 4's legendary Perspectives package from 2004. Their longest reigning package. I mean, their current ident package is awesome, but not as awesome as that one. New Year's Eve 2004 made its debut, and ended in September 2015. So yeah, I love the Estate ident. I love the UFO ident. I love the Diner, Bowls, and Dubai idents. Even that hilarious Simpsons one that they did was hilarious. Cheers, GTK. I have a question here from Prince Sulo, and he's asked, when is the worst category for channels? For me, teleshopping channels. I hate teleshopping channels. Danny's TV Archive has asked a great question. What is your favourite channel from UK TV? I've got 3 of them. Drama, Gold, and Dave. Dave is because Dave's not only following Media Central on X, aka Twitter, but it's also, they also show some fantastic and hilarious comedies, and I love their dry wit and their sense of humour. So yeah. And Gold for their classic comedies, and Drama, well, for classic EastEnders, really. The Adventures of Kevin the Carrot, I love that name by the way, has asked opinions on Elmer Fudd. Me? He's a great Looney Tunes character. He can be pretty stupid sometimes. He gets fooled really easily. But he is a legend. He's a legend in his own right. Right, me old cocker. And I've got to say, outwitting this guy, Bugs Bunny, is probably the most hilarious things he's ever done. Or is it? No, it's the other way round. It's the other way round. Josh Free Friday 3093 has asked, ever watch anime like Precure when you're not watching Media Central UK? I don't really watch anime, to be honest, Josh. Although in the past I did watch Dinosaur King on Kicks with my brother. That was a great series. But apart from that, anime just really isn't my type of genre. Although I did watch the Rick and Morty anime. That was good. Gondarth has asked, any particular TV ads that stick with you? Well, I've got to say, the PG Tips monkey adverts. I mean, I've got 3 monkeys in my collection. And let me tell you, these monkeys are great. Let me show you. Ta-da! There they are. The original monkey. The red-nosed monkey. And my favourite one of all, this dressing gown monkey. What are you talking about, monkey? You're gonna get on with doing this video. I love the PG Tips adverts. I wish they brought them back. And the monkey is actually owned by Comic Relief. Bye. Cheers, Gondorf. The Lothian Buses Hub has asked, who is your favourite childhood superhero? My childhood superhero is Sportacus from Lazytown. For me, it's Superman. I used to be a really big fan of Superman when I was a kid. I still like Superman. I've got the Christopher Reeve films. I've got a book about the DC superheroes that contains Superman. So yeah, Superman's my childhood superhero. Queen of Disney 4932 has asked, what made you to be a YouTuber? Well, it's just getting so much subscribers and people enjoying what you do. That's what made me become a YouTuber. I started out slow in 2016 as PlayStation Blogs. Then I moved on from Boomerang Retro, then MyForge, Channel 4 Archives, and then finally Media Central. I've been on YouTube for over 7 years. Media Central 5. And I ain't quitting. I ain't quitting. I ain't going nowhere, baby. Chip of the West has asked, what is your favourite Channel 4 comedy programme? I nearly said Disney. For me, Peep Show. I love Peep Show. Peep Show's hilarious. My favourite characters are Mark, who's played by David Mitchell. I like Jeremy. He's played by Robert Webb. I love the barbecue dog episode. Yeah, eat some turkey. when it turns out it was Mummy, the dead dog. The stupid. I also like the Inbetweeners and Friday Night Dinner, but Peep Show is my number 1. Bugs Bunny and Archie McIver 2024 has asked, what is your favourite Looney Tunes show episode? My favourite Looney Tunes show episode is the pilot episode in which Bugs and Daffy go on this game show called Besties to try and find out how much they know about each other. They go up against Macintosh, the Goofy Gophers, and the Goofy Gophers win. Bugs and Daffy lose because Daffy could not guess what Bugs Bunny's catchphrase is. It's "Nyeh, what's up, Dak?" Every Looney Tunes fan should know that. Even I do. But then Daffy tries to prove himself that he's Bugs' best mate by following him. But that's a stalker. And then Bugs finally admits that Daffy is his number 1 pal. Oh, frenemy. A question from Sora33A. He asks, favourite Cartoon Network and Adult Swim show? Cartoon Network's been a huge part of my childhood, but the best modern cartoon is Regular Show. Clean up this mess or you're fired! As Benson would say. And then Adult Swim show, Rick and Morty. Rubba-lubba-dub-dub! Channel Television 514 has asked, what logo from any UK channel is your favourite? This one. Channel 4. I love that logo. It's so iconic. I mean, look at Channel 5, for example. Channel 5 just copied them. I love this channel. The Hammersmith Crumpet Radar, another great name, has asked, have you heard of Rik Mayall or the League of Gentlemen? Yes, I've heard of Rik Mayall. He was best known, of course, for in the BBC sitcoms Bottom, alongside Ade Edmondson. And, of course, he was also in The Young Ones as well. He also did that very controversial episode of Jackanory when he read George's Marvellous Medicine. It's on YouTube, by the way. It's not Media Central, but it's somewhere on YouTube. So go check it out. And The League of Gentlemen, I've heard of it, but it's a horror series. I'm not really a fan of horror. I hate blood and gore. Although I do watch the old Universal monster movies from the 30s and 40s, including Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. Ow! Woo, woo, woo! Okay, Josh, you're getting a little bit carried away here. User said 04MJ801T, you probably know who you are, has asked, what is your favourite BBC nation? East Midlands, BBC East Midlands. If you can bring back a BBC Ident package, which one would you choose? The BBC Two Personality 2 Idents from 1991. BBC Two brought them back in 2014 for their 50th anniversary, and then they continued running until 2018 when they stuck with the Curve. The Curve ones were alright, but nothing is as nice than seeing the Personality 2s. Oh, newsflash! BBC Two's turning 60 this year! Yee! He also asked, what is your favourite cartoons from CITV and Channel 5's Milkshake? CITV, Horrid Henry, that was a great cartoon when I was a kid. Watched it all the time. Oh yeah, it was hilarious to watch. I miss CITV so much. And Channel 5's Milkshake? Well, back in my day, Milkshake had some great programmes, but I've got to say, my favourite one when I was a kid has got to be, it's not a cartoon, it was the Milkshake Show, which is now considered as lost media. So if you've got any clips of that on your YouTube channel, check them out. Adult Moshi Fan 87 says, are you involved in the Broadcast 2040 Plus campaign? Sadly, no. I wish I was. Definitely. But I am a broadcast member. I've got my own membership. But apart from that, yeah. Washington Coast has asked, who is the best character from DHMIS? DHMIS? What's that? I found out. Don't hug me, I'm scared. I've got to say the main character. I can't remember his name though. It's that yellow dude. Hilarious show, by the way. It's on Channel 4 streaming. It's brilliant. Jamie Tube UK's asked, what do you think made you to start your channel? Well, like I said, all these great YouTubers out there, especially the legendary Ben Riggers. I miss him so much. But yeah, it was just because of you guys. And of course all the fabulous content you guys keep posting, and the subscribers, and the viewership, and the buttons you get when you pass a certain mark. I want to get one, but I have to wait till I get 100,000. So please help me get 100,000 subscribers. Louis Passo 9Q9N has asked, oh, by the way, before we continue, we're halfway through this list now. He asked, where did you attend school and university? Well, school, I've been to 4 schools in my life. 3 in Derby, 1 in Burton. I've been to Meadow Farm, I've been to Lakeside, and I've been to St. Martin's. And the Burton one is Fountains. University, I did not go to any university, but as of filming, I am currently doing my last year at college. BSDC, Burton and South Derbyshire College, probably one of the best colleges in the UK. So if you are a student who lives in the UK, who lives in either Derby or Burton, then I totally recommend you going to Burton College. It's amazing. BSDC. Dalek BBC fan 1582 has asked me a question. What do you think is your favourite Channel 4 sitcom? I swear I answered that question. I said Peep Show. And then Louis Passo's other question is, who are your favourite music composers and why? Cole Starling. He is magnificent at composing the Looney Tunes shorts in the golden days of animation. Started out in Porky's Super Service. No, not Porky's Super Service, Porky's Poultry Plant, and then went on to continue all the way until he retired in the early late 50s. Milt Franklin took over, but then died of a heart attack while scoring a Sylvester and Tweety cartoon. So then Bill Lava took over. Bill Lava's alright, but not as good as Cole Starling. Norman Spencer's good as well, but no one could compose the Looney Tunes as better as Cole W. Starling. Okay, we're on the final question. And it's, what is your favourite channel from the past and why? Also, your channel is what makes me feel better than ever before. Oh, that's so sweet of you, nerd lover. I'm going to take that as a compliment. That is so sweet. Well, my favourite channel from the past has got to be the one and only Bravo. I mean, Bravo started out as a weird-looking channel in 1997, but then they showed game shows, they showed drama series. It started out as a classic TV channel, you know, just like Talking Pictures. So yeah, it's awesome. Okay, I am now flicking through just to double check that if I have missed anybody, and I haven't. So there you go. That's the question and answer session all done. Hang on, hold your horses. I have forgotten to answer someone's questions. Oh yes, it's from my good friend Caitlin Sparkle, and she's asked 4 great questions, and here they are. What is your favourite Disney movie or TV series? Wait there. Fun, and fancy-free. I love this movie. It's a brilliant movie, Caitlin. If you haven't seen it, then do check it out. It's awesome. She also asked, do you have a favourite character from Disney? Yes, Mickey Mouse. Always Mickey Mouse. I love Bugs Bunny more, but I do have a soft spot for Mickey Mouse. She also asked, what do you think about Disney animation remakes? Good or bad? Bad. Very bad. Disney need to come up with some fresh ideas. At least this studio knows what they're doing. Well, under the leadership of David Zaslav, the way it's going, I really wish they released Coyote vs. Acme very soon. And finally, what channel have you grown up with the most? Mine is CBeebies. Same. CBeebies. I loved CBeebies as a kid. I used to get the CBeebies magazines. You know, those weekly magazines that they used to do. They still do them, but not as good as when done back in my day. I also had a birthday card read out on CBeebies. I'm trying to find that clip. I know. I never knew I had a birthday card read out on CBeebies. So I'm trying to find that clip. And my childhood CBeebies presenter is Chris Jarvis. Chris Jarvis. Oh, seeing him still doing Show Me is really good. And he's also taken over as the new Robert the Robot in Justin's House that I've read on CBeebies' feeds recently. So yeah, CBeebies is my top channel. I also grew up with CITV, CBBC, Boomerang, Cartoon Network, Nick Jr. So yeah, Caitlin, thanks for your questions. Wow, it was very, very hard to go through all those questions, but it was worth it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you really, 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 really enjoy Media Central, because we always bring in your childhood back to life. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to Media Central UK. We are always bringing your childhood back to life. Again, we're on social media as well. You can find us on X, aka Twitter, at MCUKOfficial. We're on Flickr as well. Search for Media Central UK. And we're on DeviantArt as well. Search for MCUK 2001 to see some fantastic artwork I've been doing. So, apart from all that, thank you very much for watching. See you next time for another great video, and I'll see you very soon. A blee, that's all, folks. Bye.